like thinking freely is illegal. You can't say monkeypox is spreading cause the alphabet people, they bury opposing opinions. So the lie that they feed you don't get challenged. Isn't that how they all usher in evil? Why they ban that debate? Because he ain't liberal and gay. You probably think that means I agree with all that he say. I just understand.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
On the court right now for the Kings, Achua is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Carter in at the 2. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is
the man, people can't tag you when they mention you. This what happens when you start telling the truth. They just censor you. GOP complicit too, but you think it's some liberals while we give billions to Ukraine so they can go digital.
Friends are shadow banned. I can't even tag them in my story. We're all shadow banned. Evil people wanna take our glory. We're all shadow banned. We call out World Economic Forum. You ain't righteous, all your censorship is.
Here's George. No made baskets yet. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Achua is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Carter in at the 2. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuff that we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Carter, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to DeRozan to get back on track. The rebound by Alston. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule.
Back to Sabonis. And here's Achua. He's watched by Kuminga. George outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
The team is playing what I call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, it makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Golden State. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
We are all still talking into these triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
On the wing, DeRozan. Black defending. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run.
What's going on? Yeah. What the fuck?
You hate Americans with black skin color?
All celebrities are controlled. You don't see no celebrities talking about the Balenciaga situation, right? So that just shows you all of these celebrities out here, don't let them influence you in any way because they're
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Black is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP. And it's Pumpkin in at the two guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, it's all yours. Okay, Allie, we thank you. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up.
You know you was a fan. Kyrie just got banned. It's all part of the plan. Are you woke? Companies pulling scams, exploiting all the children, selling up for bands. Are you broke? Now they still blaming Ray J. But me, I'm blaming Kim K. I pray to God every day when I wake up. Every undercover pedo, they gon' have to face us. They keep trying to cancel me. I don't care, nada. I see they exploiting kids just to run up commas. Brands keep going woke. They gon' lose dollars. Move away Nike. And now I'm Balenciaga. Now we're Balenciaga. They keep coming for our kids, now we need to follow. Designer brands, and they high, I know other side.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anthony Black out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Buffkin in at the two. That's the Warriors 5. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA stand?
Well, look.
Cancel this. Music.
Hold up. Calling all the
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but
'Cause I remember how they lied on me. 'Cause I remember how they lied on me. I could've died when grandma died on me. So hold out. Mommy.
Oh, you want to know where I'm at?
Yeah. I like sounds like this. That's when the spirit put me in my bag for real. The only way I know how to. Yeah. Okay. We don't follow religion.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got Aaron Gordon. Anthony Black is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Pumpkin in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
They tryna cast out the demons, but they do not know who you are. They try to honor with how they gon' talk about the Bible, but don't got the word name hard. Father, forgive them, cause they do not know what they doing. I pray that they pick it apart. No more religion, I'm about to go get it. I ride with the king, no more trading my cards. Yeah, I follow Yeshua. I follow Yeshua. I follow Yeshua.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his...
Father, forgive them, they filled with the venom. They don't even know that they fumbled the bag. Father, forgive them for thinking they winning. They don't even know that the first is last. Father, forgive them, they don't even know they your children. Don't even know how they live it. Father, forgive them, they don't even know their intentions. Don't even know they forgiveness. Spiritually,
There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Taking a look at the Kings. Precious Achiuwa is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's George. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. George with another miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
For 3, Gordon. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Gordon's got 9 points now in the quarter. .11 left in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if...
I showed up, got your probably this paper like rolled up, and my partners ain't with me, that's fine. I know that good feeling come with some time. Sometimes it's sour like lemon and lime. If you was with me a matter of time, you'll see the fruits like from water to wine. Yeah, it's been so long, so long. But now we winning, yeah. Yeah, now we winning, covered in blood. Made in his image, I came out the mud. He cleaned up the linens, he gave up his son. Ain't no more sinning, I no longer run. God is the truth, he shut me down so that I could reboot. Gave me an advance, I'ma help him recoup. It's all in his hands, I'm reaping the fruit. Yeah, me and them demons not mutual. Lately the
60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A., that's just not fair.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? a 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Porter. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And there's Porter on the assist by MP. Porter's got 9 points.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Check out the Kings. Guess they're playing decent, maybe somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now. Unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Warriors.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score. And they're taking advantage.
Yep. Turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
Second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And
They was telling me chill, I said nah, can't do that. Now tell me go. Okay, I'ma do that. Too many flows, but you knew that. They told me to switch to the beat. I said I could do that. But I ain't done eating no release. I gotta get the ice.
Jonathan Kuminga out there with Pajemski. Then it's MP. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Porter at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but they'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Otherwise I said it. Yes, you are my healer. I don't need a medic. I don't need a substance. Don't need a drug. He is the flow. I don't need a rug. Refilling my cup because he is the jug. So we going up. I'm covered in blood.
Covered in blood, y'all knew that. This ain't no luck, now screw that. Say, baby, we thinking he's thinking like we ain't already been through that.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Rui Hachimura is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's George in at the point guard position. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last match.
Looks like we got a pedo leader. All they do is Sunny made a pedo tweaker. Pedos, y'all just some.
Let me preach me for the sermon. Yeah, that time came with the learning. Got them stripes I had to earn. Some of my people, they wasn't returning. We got the back.
Yeah.
Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Kuminga out there with Podziemski. Then it's MP. Then it's Porter. And it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentless system.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human joke.
Here's Monk. No good again that time.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And good that time.
30 pounds from the nearest college. I'm not being parabolic. Here t-shirt conference, they weren't okay with my swag. Wore the Malcolm X t-shirt with the AK on the back. I came up on Taylor Gang and Taylor Swift. My hometown can show you what a racist is. They pull up to Randy Travis' greatest hits.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Michael Porter out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Kuminga in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happened...
Black and proud. When I look down, I saw SpongeBob and Sandy. Pull my dreads out now.
I'm being serious, bro. I feel like I'm Rafiki talking to Simba right now, man.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. They've got MP. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Porter. And it's Podziemski in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
It's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now, here's DeRozan. As you can see from his numbers, he's going to keep them part in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Monk outside. Off target with his three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks to rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Golden State moving it around. A three from MP. Knocks down the three ball. Olsen's got 5 points now this quarter. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
With the jumper, DeRozan is efficient. You really can't afford to let him get shots lined up.
Out left to the wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. And another three for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a brick pass.
And the rejection by MP. Kuminga against Hachimura. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Alston.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Back to George from outside the arc. Good defense by MP.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's Porter outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 5 points so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Good on the triple. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right?
2024, I'm ready. Yeah. Might be my baby, my beat.
Hey, bro, your name almost got me. I've been thinking like, yo, what song is that?
I can see the plan now.
All them shots they.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's George in at the point. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills.
Everybody know it's the best side. Hey, keep the things up to the left side. They call me in the stratosphere, from the front to the back,
On the court right now for the Kings. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Hachimura out there with Sabonis. And it's George in at the 1 spot. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update, Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuck that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bounce pass, Hachimura. Monk looking around. Again, the miss by the King.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. Pass to Monk. Back to George. Now, here's DeRozan. Black defending. Now, here's Monk.
What's the point of all this if they don't even?
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload.
And here are the Kings now. That's tipped. Aaron Gordon out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then there's Moody. And it's Black in at the 3. That's the Warriors' foul. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something...
Taking a look at Sacramento. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's George in at the 1 spot. Now here's Monk. He's scoreless. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And so here's Sacramento. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
We are all...
Bryson, I love your music, but your comments were...
Here's Monk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga. MP is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Black in a small forward. That's the Warriors 5. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Outside Carter to stop the drought. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10 though.
I think for the Warriors, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
Looking who's out there now for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jay. And it's Wade in for Monk. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Now here's Sabonis. Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Black. Now MP. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded, Sabonis. Here's Goodrich. Black defending. Goodrich, the pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on board.
Tell me, is that time of month? My relaxing minds be living in the year that times you got a mama, poet daddy, and your daddy is the white. Weird. Yes, you can be gay and be conservative, but I am not gonna jump up on that train. I'm a preservative, preserving Christian values. He's the king, there's no alternative. So I'ma be the one to shout it loud, cause it's my purpose.
Out Carter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. So with George on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Goodrich, Carter out there with Wade. And then there's Precious Achua.
Another man and you just wanna snatch. Better get the shoulder down the devil trying to snatch. Hey, I'm a spray, make a point, but the chips already made. I'm not rude, got it through. Why you listen to the games? I got the news, I got the flip in my position. Will not change, I got the vision.
You take the...
Full 24-second shot clock. And it's the Kings ball. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Achua. He's out there with Sabonis. And it's Wade in at the 2. Alston. And MP throws it down. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by MP. The shot's good. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The deep 3, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
I'm a big dog like Clifford and you just a little pup. I just take my time with it, it's still all Peter Rush. Too much drill, pack a bucket head.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the... Warriors making a switch here. MP's checked in. The Warriors have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. They've got Moses Moody. Aaron Gordon is out there with Smith. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Gets the 3-ball to go. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
You're not going to get various shots that people are getting now. Cover that. They're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Oh no! Somebody got to do it. Hey, let's go, Brand. I keep.
I just pressed the wrong music. Yep. This one's repeated.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Now here's DeRozan. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
Golden State with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Hey, how about that? Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
MP against George. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Warriors with the rebound. MP, the pass to McBride. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And got it! Another basket!
basket with 90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
So I got 8 steals, 4 blocks.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup Tournament to the West Semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just...
You can't make me afraid. Wanna lock us down, yeah, they wanna treat us like slaves. Lord, protect me from my soul.
Took me over to your house to meet your family. Introduced me to them saying that you'd marry me. Then you'd look me in the eye and say it's just a joke. Then you'd kiss me and I smiled, did you even know? Maybe I was holding on to what I thought you were. But when you think too hard, eventually it starts to hurt. The version of you in my head, now I know words and truth. All for the wrong people, guess my one was
Lately I've been alone. It's been on my mind. I look at the clock and watch my time pass by. I know it's all gone. I said, where did the time all go? Dripping in quicksand like where did the life all go? I need a lift and I can't stay down on the floor. Wishing through seasons like where did the time all go?
That was so
Forget about it, I know that I get it. How can I go when I feel like I'm tripping? Tell me I need to be sent to the mission. You know that I gotta eat me up. I'm falling like Giannis, you know that I'm there. Switch up the plane, I switch up the course. We go through life so I keep on forgiving. Giving my all in it. I said, where did the time all go? Dripping in quicksand like where did the life all go? I need a lift and I can't stay down on the floor. Switching through seasons like where did the time all go? Time all go. We go, little star. Tell me I'll just write you off. If I can't shine, I'll fade. Jesus, make a way. It took time to find my confidence. No. I feel like less than them. I understand that I was way too nice. I thought I was humble, but I just ain't had no fight. I thought I was different, but I just ain't had no might. I thought I was good, I thought I was fine. Drop all the fake, cause you know that you lying. Looking for truth and you found it in God. Every day I would just show up inside. Here's my life. You are by faith. And that's with confidence, and that's bold, and that's my way. You don't get scared because you know God directing your ways. You gotta be assertive in all the things that you say. Breaking all these chains. If you gon' make your decisions, can't put trust in no man or nobody opinion. The one who made me, oh, he know the reason I'm living. He gave me the name. When he speak, I listen. I don't care what you got because you still need permission. I go straight to the king when I need something that's missing. That's the holiest privilege. You can't impress me. I got blessings on blessings. He turned L's into lessons. I said, where did the time all go? Dripping in quicksand like where did the life all go? I need a lift and I can't stay down on the floor. Switching through seasons like where did the time all go? Money in the bank. Time all go.
Don't you think like that? I will love you say if you only believe in me. Don't you feel like that? I will love you forever if you only believe in me.
Straight from the head, I'm walking with God. I don't need a church. The Jews be talking, I don't entertain. I'm walking in faith. I'm sowing my seed. I did it in faith. I gave it to God. And that's what I want to see. The soil and took out the snakes. Again, straight from the head, I'm walking with God.
fiend, yeah. I got dipped up in that water, really clean. Holy Spirit, he descending like the dove, he really clean.
He your left and Chris, he your type, you gon' love it here. Everlasting light, we the light, you gon' love it here. All my sins and bros, we in sync, showing love it here. We got this on flex, turned up, but they don't come here. You gon' love it 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 here. Won't spill like tea in the cup. Anytime we team it up, we twins like Tia song. Pressure like Gia song. I walk in the room like I own it, like I'm backed by Jesus. John 3:16, we knocking on doors, we spreading Jesus. Tonight, greater than Chapo. Step on the head of the stepping with ease. We squishing a cockroach like WWE. The whole team is winning, I jump off the top rope. Aim like the Pato. Look at the fruit of my life. You cannot tell me I'm not chose. Will I ever stop? No. This that kingdom, this the God, the best thing that I ever had. This that ain't nobody mad, but the devil do my dance. This that glory, hallelujah, snatching souls from Lucy's hand, touching generations. This right here, yo, impact. He your left and Chris, he your type, you gon' love it here. Everlasting light, we the light, you gon' love it here. All my sisters and bros, we in sync, showing love it here. We got this whole place turned up, but they don't come here. You gon' love it 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 here.
Let that Bible climb. Rapping to the world, you know we keeping Jesus on the map. They don't wanna hear the truth, but soon as
So we got.
Delete this.
The world-famous Las Vegas Sun on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cups. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinal. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than you're